for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Nikki Ziering is our guest tonight. Nikki is, well, I saw her last on Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. You also know her as a playmate or former playmate, but on the cover of this month's Playboy. And Ian Ziering, sorry. I hate when people do that with the name. They spelled this. His name's spelled like Ian, isn't it?
It's spelled like Ian, but it's Ian.
No, that's Ian. That's Ian.
But also Ziering also gets pronounced Ziering all the time.
All right. But
it's all screwed up.
Listen, aren't you just effing with people when you say, my name is, and your name, let's just say your name is D-A-V-E. And everyone says, yeah, hey, okay, Dave. And you go, no. You go through your whole life. Your whole life is correcting people. That's all you do. Your first introduction with everyone, you correct them.
Ian's mother had a camp counselor when she was young named Ian, and she loved him and loved the name, and so that's why she named him Ian.
Fine, I-O-N.
I-O-N? Like ion?
Like an ion.
Ion.
It's Ian.
Yeah, but that's not it. You can't spell. You got to spell it differently. You got to use umlauts or something.
It confuses a lot of people.
All right. Well, anyway, you guys are divorced because of the anion thing, and I understand.
Yeah, I couldn't get over that.
I do the same thing too. What happened with you guys? You got married. You got married fairly young, and when did you get married? About 6-7 years ago.
In '97.
Uh-huh.
The same year I was a playmate.
That's 6 years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, what you guys stayed married for? 3 years?
Almost 5.
5.
But together for 7.
Uh-huh. What happened? Where'd the love go?
You know, we love each other very much. I mean, we never stop loving each other, but common interests and, you know, not having resolved to issues. I don't know if you've ever been through a divorce. I mean, you know, it's just relationships are hard, and maybe we didn't try hard enough, but I don't really want to go into that.
All right, you're cheating. All right, let's move forward.
I'm insatiable.
Let's move forward. I saw you on that I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You just seem pretty hot for Tyrese. No, wait a minute. What's the black guy? Tyson. That wasn't that bad.
Tyson's hot.
I know, he is hot.
He was the eye candy. Yes, we flirted, but there was nothing going on between Tyson and I.
No, he didn't want to get together after?
No boom boom.
Nothing after that?
No.
All right. You got a boyfriend now?
Maybe.
Okay, that's a yes. And why? Now, here's what I was talking about last night. It says Nikki Ziering nude, but you already were a playmate, right?
Yes.
That's not a revelation, then. You know what I'm saying? It was a great-looking picture, and it's good to see you nude again. But it just means...
Well, it was, 6 years ago, or how many years?
7.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think my body's gotten better.
Yeah? You think... You look lean. I mean, good. It's a good thing. So you figure you've seen the pictures you've taken now, and you saw your old pictures. You think you look better now?
Actually, I don't love the pictures now as much as I loved the ones from before, because I love the angles that they shot me from before better, because I have really long legs and slim hips, and I feel like these pictures make me look very voluptuous. Mm-hmm. And but I love them. They're beautiful, and you know, it's an honor to be on the cover.
Yeah. And
the celebrity pictorial of Playboy, especially after being playmate.
Yeah, not too many playmates go on to do the celebrity pictorial, do they?
Yeah, no, not
once in a while.
Many.
But
and I've done other covers, and it's a beautiful magazine. It's always done beautifully, and all
right, let's stop. Forget them.
Okay,
they're decent.
Drop it.
Yeah, you know, they're business.
They're all right.
They don't need to make
all
money.
Right. So where are you guys going?
Where
is this conversation
going? They're just kind of coasting to a stop.
What's your favorite picture?
Of you, or in general?
In general.
I mean, in this particular issue? Oh, is this you? See, a lot of women are embarrassed to pop it open in front. Now,
I'm an exhibitionist.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm not shy.
Me too, but I put a twist on it. I like to watch other people exhibit.
Oh, so you're a voyeur.
Yeah, Yeah, that's
There's
me.
a difference. There's an exhibitionist, and then there's a
There's something
voyeur.
when they exhibit doesn't exactly evoke the desired response of the viewers, Adam.
All right. Well,
You a freak.
I'm looking at you in '97. The pictures look. That's you down in the bottom corner there. That's an old pictorial,
That's my
right?
centerfold.
Right. So no problems. You enjoy being naked. You figure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you look good. Why not?
I have no problem with nudity. I think that the human body is beautiful,
That's right. Well, yours is.
and as long as it's
You know,
tasteful.
hold on. We should make a distinction there because lots of hot chicks say that the human body is beautiful. Your human body is beautiful. That's why you're on the cover of Playboy. There are many, many bodies that aren't so beautiful.
Many.
And the majority, the vast majority, the overwhelming majority are not. The human body is not beautiful. Your body,
No, the human
your body
body
is
is
beautiful.
beautiful.
Your body is beautiful. Don't give me that crap where you have to pretend like all women are beautiful and it's what's inside that counts.
It
Some women
is. Okay, tell me
No.
this. Haven't you ever met the most beautiful, stunning, hottest chick?
Yeah.
And she's like she's like really mean and a total jerk, and all of a sudden
Yes.
she becomes ugly.
Yes.
And then there's that girl that you'd never give a second glance to.
Yes.
But she's just sexy.
No.
And there's something about her.
No,
No, come
there's never
on.
anything about her.
Come on.
No, I'll tell you the thing that she has going about her. She has some hot friends that she could maybe set me up with. No, it is true. It is true that the most beautiful woman, if she has a horrible personality, eventually you can get tired of looking at her. But
Eventually.
the schlubby chick with the fantastic personality, and here's the thing that women don't know. Men can have sexy personalities and not look sexy. A woman who has a sexy personality and doesn't look sexy is like me breaking a Mercedes badge off and stuffing it on a Hyundai and saying, look, it's a Mercedes. It doesn't work.
I think a man's body is beautiful.
Thank you. True. Show her your
I
penis.
appreciate the man's body.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
the ones you can't see for the forest, as it were?
Oh, Drew, what are you talking
What
about?
does that mean?
I got a little hair on the ass, that's all. It lathers up the
Well,
soap.
you should trim a little. You know, there's that little.
Yeah,
Look at me.
I'll put your
little
initials in
laser-
there. I'll put the initials in
Laser hair removal.
there. All right. Why do you got to do that, Drew?
Because
We're just going
it's
somewhere.
Comedy. It's comedy.
Who's wearing perfume?
Me.
All right.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's Michael Kors.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Some gay Frenchman?
No.
Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah.
You want to take some calls?
Let's go.
All right. This is Lisa, who's 17. Lisa?
Hi.
What's up?
Adam? Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering. My boyfriend is always, forcing me to say things when we're intimate together.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't say them, he, gives me a slap.
Gives you a slap?
Yeah.
What's he want you to say?
If we're doing it anally, he calls me, a butt pirate, and he wants me to call him captain, and...
No.
No way.
No.
Lisa, come on.
See, let me explain where you went wrong there, Lisa. You tried to bite off too much in the first bite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had the voice down. You got our interest. We were intrigued. You could have built to the butt pirate and the captain. But you came right out of the chute with it, and it was too much too soon.
Well, no, we've been together for a long time.
No.
We've been
I'm
together...
talking about the call.
This
call?
is
Bogus.
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 Liar,
Yeah.
liar, whore, liar,
Matter of
whore,
fact-
and you know it.
I think you should put him on the phone right now.
Arnold, we can...
No, Lisa,
Put him
listen,
on the
if he's
phone.
doing something
on,
that
no,
makes
no.
you feel
No,
uncomfortable,
don't even.
you need
No,
to
no.
tell
She should kill
him.
herself.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's something. Is he
A
put her
woman
up to this
should
phone
be
call?
treated like
Put her.
This
No.
isn't really happening.
Put your boyfriend on the phone.
Get him on.
We agree with you, but this is
Yeah,
not a real
in
call.
theory. Put Arnold on the phone.
He doesn't live with me. I'm only 17.
And you live alone at
You just
17.
called for him to come to the phone. We heard you say, Arnold, come here.
Yeah.
That's how we figured out what his name is.
Fine, you want to talk to him?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Put him on.
Now we're gonna get her doing a weird voice. Hello.
Are you coming to the phone? He won't come.
All right.
Won't come.
All right. Well, anyway, your boyfriend is there with you, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and he put you up. Tell that pussy to pick up the phone. We busted his ass. He was trying to pimp his girlfriend out to do a bogus call, and he was busted. Now put him on the phone. How dare he?
He's not trying to make me do a bogus call. I called all on my own.
All right, hold on a second. She got that screwed up little girl voice.
Yes, she does.
And there's definitely something amiss here.
You
Yes,
think
there
she's
is.
faking?
Now I'm
Do you get
sort
a lot of bogus calls?
They try, but we sniff
How do
them
you-
out pretty
how do you
fast.
know?
How they make us feel.
They
The way-
feel like nothing.
Yeah, and the way people really respond in situations that are very serious,
Right.
it's different.
All right, Lisa.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay.
You can put a-hole Arnold on the phone in the next 5 seconds, or we can hang up on you. All right?
Start all over.
No. 5,
Arnold.
4, 3.
Arnold. Hello.
There he is. Good job, Adam.
Hello?
Hello, Arnold.
Hello.
Arnold?
Yes.
Who's about 12?
Yeah. Arnold, did you really think you were going to get away with this?
I didn't put it up to it. I'm just embarrassed by it.
No. Now, see, this is... Now see,
He's
you
a
know what
virgin.
this is?
He's a virgin, too.
I know he's a virgin. Arnold,
How can he be a virgin if he's having
he's not. This kid, his dick got wet in a hot tub once. That was it. Arnold, who are you kidding? You're 15.
Not even that.
You're 14. All right, Arnold, we're going to hang up on you because we have people with real problems we need to talk to, all right? Arnold? All right.
Bye, Arnold.
Retards. Let me say this, too, to all the people listening out there. The bogus call thing, when we do get them from time to time, it's a sport. I understand it. I have a TV show where all I do is make bogus phone calls. That's Trudy. Wait, you got to do something with that coffee mug, buddy.
Where's my thing here?
What thing?
I don't know,
My,
but can you
carpet.
just put it on something?
Did anybody hear that?
Yes, everybody hears it every time.
How do you guys know when you get a bogus call?
Oh
or a
yeah,
real
sorry.
call?
Okay,
I'm
here's what I
curious.
want to. Here's what we can feel when they're not real. There's nothing to them. And plus, our callers are so goddamn stupid that they
But
can't
what if,
lie.
What if
Stupid
it was a
people
real
can't lie.
call
Because you can
and you
tell
blew
when,
them off?
You can tell when they're not.
They can't lie.
Really?
You ever watch
You guys
cops?
been doing this a long time.
You ever see
Okay.
cops when they
Yes.
pull really stupid people out of the car and they ask them where they were going and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah. That's stupid.
Okay.
You got to be smart to lie if you think about it. You have to be a little diabolical. So here's the point. Here's what I want to say. Bogus calls are fine. It's sort of a challenge. It's nice.
But make it seem real.
No, I mean, yeah.
Make us believe it.
No, don't make us believe it.
Sell it.
No, yeah, sell it. But if we bust you, you're
clean.
busted.
Come clean.
You got to come
Gone.
clean.
You're gone.
You understand? It's like a boxing match, you know? Yes, you try to knock the other guy out, but you don't hit him in the balls. If we
Or you don't
bust
keep
you,
hitting him after he's out.
yeah, if we bust you
You kick
and we
him when
bust
they're
you
down.
clean, then you come clean. Because then you're breaking the Geneva Convention of bogus calls.
That's
Because
right.
anyone could call up and say, hey, I have AIDS and hepatitis and a gunshot in my head and I'm dying right now. And we could say bogus call. But if you stuck to it, eventually we'd have to call the cops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and I have sex with my brother.
Yeah. Andrea?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anderson, stop that. Andrea, you're 24.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
I'm having trouble. My boyfriend, in bed, he lasts like an hour to an hour and a half. And I only last like maybe 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if there was any way to even that out somehow, either something that I could do or something that he could do.
Can he have his orgasm in 15 minutes?
Yes.
He can.
And
Well, then that's your answer.
I'm confused. Why does he go an hour then?
well, I only last that long. And he lasts forever.
Well, maybe
hold on.
he just thinks he has to last that long to please you, because guys think that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, the last time after we were done, we even talked about it, and he said that he was kind of getting sick, and he sick of doing it. He wanted to just, get it over with.
Hold on a
So
second.
I don't.
What is up tonight?
Wait, I'm telling you, I will match our callers
This is
against
the best-
any radio
the
show,
best
national or local, in their stupidity department. We have to go 10 laps for everybody, and then the longest part of each call is me making fun of everybody about how retarded they are. But she goes, 15 minutes is her time, hour and 15 is his time. He'd like to go shorter. Why can't he just have the orgasm in 15
What
minutes?
if
He-
it was the other way around?
If she needed to go an hour.
What if she needed an hour and a half and he only could last 15 minutes?
Then-
Not much
then
you could
that'd be a
do
normal
about that.
situation.
Yeah. Andrea?
Yeah.
All right, so why doesn't he just have his orgasm in 15 minutes?
I don't know.
You said he
spoke
could.
to
You
him.
said you spoke to him, and he can.
He wants to.
Why doesn't he go ahead and do it?
He's trying to be a
No.
stud.
I don't know. Maybe it's the condoms.
Wait a minute.
You're not answering our question.
You don't think he can physically have an orgasm in under an hour? Is that
He
true?
doesn't seem to be. Well, we've been together for a long time. and
wait,
we've
no,
been-
stop.
Okay.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Adam's going to hang up on you if you don't answer yes or no. He is or is not able to have an orgasm under an hour?
I think.
Too long.
Well, it was not yes or no. It was I think.
I think, yes. Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, I think. Look, don't call the show if you're that screwed up. Noah,
Yeah?
you're 15?
Yeah.
Let's not have an ass full of you too, kid. I'm on a roll tonight, Drew. We're going to get through 7,000 calls
let's go.
tonight. All right, no. No, I'm sorry, buddy. What's up?
Okay, see, like, I'm just too nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right?
It's a really bad problem. Like, I've liked girls, whatever, but what they always say is like, yeah, you're too much of a friend. And I want to know what I can do to not be too much of a friend, because that's the way I am.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's ask Nikki. What about these nice guys?
I don't know. Are you gay?
No.
Okay.
And,
Okay,
Like,
well-
I've been asked that before, but
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So for a male to be nice,
what
he's gotta be
approach are you
gay.
taking to get romantic with these girls?
I don't know. I really have no idea. Like, I've
That's
never
an
met
honest
a girl
enough. That's
that-
probably the
Yeah.
problem. I mean,
He's just a mess.
he's 15.
He's 15. He's squirrely. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
And he's busy trying to make girls like him by being extra nice. What do you want to? I don't know.
think
What do you want to
that's
do?
sweet,
You know, I'm not
though.
It is sweet. It
Yeah.
lands him
I think
squarely in
that's sweet.
Friendville, and
Sweet,
that's where he stays.
Sweet like the
Well,
Special
you'll have
Olympics.
a lot of friends, but you're not going to get laid that way.
That's right.
But
So-
he was really sweet.
Yeah.
So what would you advise him to do?
I don't know. Just like do the takeaway.
What's the takeaway? Yeah?
Like shower them with affection and then take it away.
Really?
And then it's like reverse psychology, and
It
then
works,
they'll want you. I
15?
think maybe. I don't know.
No,
I'm
but
just thinking.
no, he's going to get the go away, which is he showers with affection and they get him to go away. Hey, Noah,
Yeah.
here's what you have to do. All right,
Okay.
Nikki, you can stop me
You
if
have
you
to
think I'm out of
declare.
line
You
here.
have to declare yourself.
And
Yeah.
and before you said that I was giving all this affection because I want them to like me, it's not like that though. It's like that's just the way I am.
Okay.
Whatever.
You're a nice guy.
You're so sweet.
I know. But listen, Noah, here's what you need to do. First off, you need to change your name to Blade. Okay?
But no, above all else, you need to declare yourself. You can't sort of lurk around and be the friend. You have to go up to somebody and say, I want you to go out with me and do something. You have to create that time, show your interest, be present with that person,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And
it'll either work or
unfortunately,
it
girls
won't.
at that age are attracted to the bad boys
Yeah.
and the mean boys
That's
and the
right.
boys that don't have time for them.
Right.
It's just a double-edged sword.
No, and look, it's
That
horrible. It's horrible. But here's what women like, I think. I think women like a guy with a plan. I don't think women like a guy with a lot of question marks floating around.
No, they like just like
hey, do you think sometime if you're not so
No,
busy,
you have
maybe
to be
we could?
confident.
They like a guy's got a game plan.
you feel like a guy leading somebody through the jungle or something.
Yeah, when a woman is with a guy, it's like, and let's just say you're out in the wilderness, you're doing I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. You don't want a guy going, I don't know, which way do you think we should go? You want the guy going, I know where we're going.
A woman
Follow
likes
me.
a man in charge.
That's right. A man who can lead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm such a good husband. Because I tell my old lady, go upstairs and get your man his sweatpants. He's got to go to work.
And you
Yeah.
snap your fingers
She's
and
learned to
she
say,
just
kiss
does
my
it.
ass.
She sits on the sofa and says, kiss my ass. And I go, who do you think's paying for that TiVo, honey? Now, chop chop. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
In charge.
Oh.
Large and in charge. Not like Drew. Drew, his wife kicks his balls around like a soccer ball all throughout the house.
Ouch.
Yeah, she's tough. But Drew likes
Not
it.
that bad.
Drew likes it.
Is Drew a glutton for punishment?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He is, but he's a passionate man.
Oh.
Don't ever forget that. So
I can tell.
He's a man of exquisite passion.
I can
and
tell.
He's
got a large IQ.
He's got a large IQ because he has a large IQ right in front of him, which is he won the Lucite Trophy, Test the Nation 2003 highest celebrity IQ. Now, Drew, what was that? You did that show tonight?
There's a caller wants to talk about it.
Oh, there is?
It's on line 3.
Okay. All right. Well, can you give a little lead into it first?
This was a live Fox show that just ended on the West Coast a few minutes ago and about 3 hours ago on the East Coast. Strangely how that happens.
Right.
Live show. And it was sort of millionaire meets interactive test, IQ test meets Baywatch.
Right.
It was actually a well-done show.
So it's you and a bunch of other celebrities.
And then several other groups of people, like scientists and teachers, and everybody taking this big...
Now, what test did you take?
An IQ test, 60-question test.
Was it like the one we took the other night?
It was more involved.
It was more involved.
What was the toughest question they asked you?
They were not like factual questions. They were like, shapes changing position, and you have to predict what the next shape is.
And how long would you have to take the entire test?
It was like 10. Some of them were 25 seconds. Some of them were 10 seconds. It was timed. We were locked out after a certain period.
I bet I could beat you on that test.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so.
No.
I'm pretty damn smart.
Really?
Yeah.
Brian's got the test, right?
IQ.
No.
She was a dentalist hygienist.
Oh, big deal. No, listen, you're hot, but you're not smart. Let's be honest. And there's nothing wrong with being.
You can't be hot and smart.
I got a 91 when I took the IQs. Believe me, I know. But anyway, you want to challenge Drew? We can take the test tonight.
There are tests out on the web we could take.
Okay.
All right, the guy took the celebrity crown, though. I don't know if you want to screw with him. He's Dr. Drew.
Let's see what
Your playmate Nikki. I'm radio guy Adam.
I'm the Nixta.
Yeah, you're the Nixta. That doesn't make you smart, though. True.
Yeah, so I won.
No, God made me smart.
No, God made you hot. God made Drew smart and passionate.
God blessed me with hot and smart.
No, he blamed you. He blessed
blamed
you.
me?
He blessed you. He blessed you with hot. He didn't bless you with the smart part. Medium, though. Listen, hot is better than smart anyway. And not being smart doesn't make you dumb.
No, but hot and smart is very powerful.
That's nice, yeah. So is being 9 feet tall. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to take a break? Nikki, don't take this the wrong way, by the way. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm just saying you're not going to beat Drew in an IQ test.
I'm not as dumb as I look.
Melody?
Yeah?
Did you see Drew tonight on IQ Nation?
Uh-huh. I just watched it like a couple minutes ago.
How do you look?
Huh? You look good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanks a lot.
That's it?
That's good enough. We're going to take a break. Hey, she saw the show. She's charged up about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nikki Ziering is here tonight.
What is going on here?
I don't know, but there's more of it that's going to go on when we come back. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nikki Ziering is our guest tonight. Nikki is on the cover of this month's Playboy. Or I don't even know if it's this month, but it's out on...
The July issue. It's out this month.
Right. That's
on
what I was going to say.
Today.
As we speak, yeah. She's in the 4th of July, red, white, and blue string bikini.
Yes, I am.
And looking fantastic.
Thank you.
And she doesn't mind being naked. She believes the human body is beautiful. Yeah, I like that.
I have no problem with it.
Nikki also has a brand new collection of bench warmer trading cards. What does that mean?
Bench warmer?
Yeah.
You know, they're like baseball cards with celebrities and models on them. And
Really?
people pay a lot of money. They collect collectors.
Really? Is that your collection, or are you just in one of them?
I'm just in one of them.
I see. All right, so we can get
And I
you
have
your
one
card.
that I kiss. You know, I put lipstick on and I kiss it, and it sells for like $500 on eBay. It's
Ah, nice.
who buys these things, you know?
Well, a bunch of them were out in the street.
Yes. Yes. The what do we call
They're
them?
cool
Drew?
cards. They're nice.
Sploozers?
Sploozers. Part
Sploozers.
part spaz, all loser. They wait out
They're
front.
nice.
They're dynamite
I'm
fellas.
flattered.
Yeah, you call guys who are in their 40s and live at home nice, then they're dynamite guys. But you know what these guys do, I think, and I would probably do it too if I was in their position, which is instead of actually be with a woman that I could be with, that my $22,000 a year and living at home and big gut and eating Hungry Man TV dinners every night, having my mom wait on me hand and foot, the kind of woman you could get if that was your lot in life, they just go F it. I'm just going to devote my life to Nikki Ziering signing my Playboy and internet porn. You know what I mean? I get to be with a new woman every night. I think I would work that angle.
Whatever gets you off, you know.
Yeah.
That's basically what you've chosen, isn't it?
That is my life. How dare you? Nikki's also going to be in American Wedding, which is the latest American Pie sequel, which comes out August 1st. So busy.
Yes.
Busy Nikki. Amber?
Naked Nikki.
Naked, busy Nikki. Amber, you're 29.
Okay.
What's up?
I've been on antidepressants for about 1.5 years now, and I'm wondering if I should go off of them.
How bad was your depression?
It wasn't severely bad. I wasn't suicidal or anything. I was just kind of in the middle.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling better.
Why do you want to go off?
Well, I'm feeling lonely.
Lonely.
Yeah.
I'm not sure loneliness goes away when you come off antidepressants.
Well, it's not that so much. It's the sexual side.
Mm-hmm.
Because
How old are you?
29.
My libido is just completely gone at all.
And so you have no drive to get a relationship.
Right.
I see.
And
well, how about switching antidepressants?
well, yeah, I know there's a new one out that's supposed to be good for.
There's at least 4 of them that are good.
Yeah.
What are you on now?
I'm on Zoloft.
All right. Well, Zoloft is one of the worst this way.
Yeah.
Zoloft and Prozac, and you can certainly switch to Cerazone or Wellbutrin or Remeron or even Lexapro, one of the newer ones.
Yeah, I was considering switching to Lexapro.
Well, why don't you? These are good medicines.
Well, the problem is the way they're dosed. I'm afraid of going off of them.
That statement made no sense.
Just go talk to your doctor, would you?
In this month's Playboy, they talk about a new drug called Foxy. Did you guys read that?
Foxy?
Yeah.
What page is that
You should read the
on?
article.
What's
I
it
don't know,
supposed
but
to do?
it sounds pretty sexual.
Oh,
What do you do with Foxy? Gets you horny?
I guess so. Apparently so. You need to read the article. You'll want to go out and get some.
Really? It's like Spanish Fly?
It's like something out of this world. It sounds insane.
no. It's not going to be good. That's all I know.
Pretty good.
You remember
Yeah,
Spanish
Dr.
Fly? That gets the
I
gets the
never
ladies
had that.
hot. Never had it? You don't need it.
I mean,
Nature
I'm
does
not suggesting it. I'm just saying, wow. After you read the article, you just go, wow.
All right.
I wonder.
No, it's just there's nothing in nature that doesn't harm you that does that kind of thing.
What about Coke?
Yeah, there you go.
Aaron,
Yes.
you're 16?
Yes.
What's up?
Okay. I think that girls are really attractive and guys, but like if I masturbate and like I can get off to guys but not girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Is this Aaron the girl?
Yes.
All righty. Nikki, what, you ever think about women? They're beautiful. The women's body.
This Foxy is ecstasy plus LSD, basically.
Oh,
It's going to
okay.
be a mess.
Ecstasy plus LSD. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Put you in the mood. Put you in the
That
right
is
frame
gonna
of
be-
mind.
Shame on Playboy.
I'm glad. They don't.
They're not
suggest people should
endorsing
take
it.
No, they're not endorsing
Well,
it.
if you read the article, you kind of want to take some.
Yeah.
That's called candy flipping. They've been doing that for years and years.
Well, no, they're not actually putting it together. It's actually a new compound.
Okay.
5-methoxy and isopropyl tryptamine.
We'll try it.
No, I
try
mean,
it out
during my
later,
drug
Nikki.
experimentation days, I may have tried it, but not today.
Sure.
But no, I think
That was last week.
Another dope
women
one.
can appreciate a woman's body.
Yeah.
You know, it's different when men are physically attracted to men.
Gross.
They're considered gay.
Disgusting.
But women can
That's
be
right.
considered heterosexual and still have an experience with a woman or
That's right.
experiment or find the female body. I mean, the female body is beautiful.
That's right. All of them.
Yeah,
Every one of them.
every one of them.
Every one of them.
Every one of
Even
them.
the one that have this like 130-pound
Oh,
goiters
yeah.
that are growing this, you know,
Panis.
those big things in their abdomen.
Women
Same
are
thing.
beautiful.
All
That's
of them.
why God
Every
gave
one of
us to
them.
you men.
170 and morbidly obese or 19 and nubile are all the same. Aaron?
It's okay.
That's right. That's right. Next week, next month could be a 350-pound chick covered with moles on the cover of that Playboy magazine. You don't know.
Because they're all the same.
They're all the same. All right, but you like women? Not
yeah.
you. Not you. I'm talking to Nikki. Nikki, you like the ladies?
I love women as my friends, but no, I'm definitely 100% heterosexual.
You like guys too much to like
I
women.
love men.
That's right.
Love men.
Yeah.
Can't get enough.
That's
Just
right.
kidding.
No, that's all right.
No, but I understand the, that.
Yeah, the drive. Yeah, you're a woman of passion, though, yes?
Absolutely.
Yes, Drew is a man of great passion. Together, you'd be a couple of supreme passions. All right. Aaron?
Yes.
All right, so you fantasize about guys, but you still think about the ladies. That's fine. That's no big deal.
So you don't think that, like, there's anything wrong or anything?
No.
You're at that age where you're just experimenting and you're just finding yourself and discovering yourself, and it's so fine.
Did you get molested or anything?
No.
All right, then you're fine.
Okay.
All right, just relax. You don't have to act on everything that you think about.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
You figure things out as time goes along.
That's right.
And some fantasies are better left unfulfilled.
That's right. That's right. Like me winning the Super Bowl. Best just left alone, Drew. Heather?
Yes?
You're 18?
Yeah.
What's up, Miss Personality?
I'm on Depo-Provera.
Yeah.
And I've been on it for almost 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And my doctor and everyone around me tells me I need to change it in 4 years after I start taking it. So about now.
Your doctor insists you do that?
Well, he don't insist, but he says it's better for you because I guess your body can get immune to what he says.
No.
Well, how do you switch it, by the way? You're taking a shot. You mean switch to a pill or switch to a different type of compound? What's that?
It's a shot every 3 months. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to switch to the shot every 1 month, Luno, but my doctor, they don't do that anymore because I guess it causes too many miscarriages. And
Well, it got recalled, that one.
All right. Drew, stop looking at the Playboy now.
No, I'm reading the article about the Foxy.
All right, well, don't read the article while you're trying to help the hillbilly kids.
Look, there's no reason you can't stay on the pill you're on, or the birth control method you're on. There's no sort of axiom out there that suggests you have to change every 4 years. Now, Depo has lots of problems. Obviously, you don't have your period for long periods of time, and or you bleed excessively, which some women get, and it can make you depressed and can affect your sexual functioning. Be aware of those things and make a switch if you don't like the side effects. But if it's working, there's absolutely no reason not to stay on it.
yeah, and I also had a couple other questions. I'm sorry.
All right, did you hear what Drew said?
Yeah, I mean,
she got it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I don't want to switch because it's so convenient for me to.
Don't.
Okay,
don't
Then
switch.
don't.
It's so easy to just take a shot every 3 months.
Heather,
and
don't
take
switch.
it every day.
Don't switch.
All right.
Okay, then I won't. And
There's
also,
a patch, too. There's a weekly patch, but be that as it may, just don't switch. It's working fine for you.
Yeah, it works fine. I've never been pregnant, never had a miscarriage.
All right.
At what age are your boobs supposed to stop growing?
Up to 21.
Up to 21?
Why?
Some women.
How are you doing there, Heather?
I'm growing still, and it just has been recently.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten like from over a C cup, and that was like I've been that for a couple years.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that could be another side effect of Depo.
No.
No, it doesn't do anything?
No.
Well, some people on the birth control pill, some women put on a little breast size.
The estrogen does that, but not the progesterone.
Is that what Depo is? No estrogen in that?
Well, when I stopped taking birth control pills, I got really lean.
Really?
Yeah.
So it puts a little weight on you?
Lost weight, lost some size.
A little boob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mother.
But I was happy about it because my
you were?
stomach got really flat.
No, you were, but I like some booby. That's me.
Oh, I still have plenty.
I'm a man of mild passion compared to Drew, but it's still enough passion.
It's all focused in a certain area.
It's focused on the chest, yes.
No, I think that birth control, though, it definitely adds a little more...
You get a little more voluptuous?
Yes, some water weight or something, I don't know.
Hey, Heather?
Yeah?
Hey, but good times, right?
Yeah, don't complain.
Yeah, you're fine. Boobs still growing? Approaching the D cup, right?
Well, I did this thing where I have my bras really tight, so I haven't changed sizes yet, but I probably should because my boobs pop out of them.
What's that?
You got to step up to the D cup, yes?
I think I should probably.
Okay.
You'll be more comfortable.
That boob.
Yeah, you say boob. I like that. How big's the rest of you?
Oh, I'm about size 4 or 5 in pants, and
Well, honey, you got a rockin' body, and you should be proud of it.
Yeah. But all women are beautiful, so it's academic.
And it's odd because I'm Asian.
You're Asian. Oh, that's
Wow.
hot. Asian with big cans.
It's not natural, I don't think.
No, it's not, but that's good. That's
Consider
nice.
yourself blessed.
Yeah.
I had one more question.
Wait a minute. What kind of Asian are you?
I'm Cantonese.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
It's in Canton.
I put them in the troublemaker category, though.
It's China. You're good.
China?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not doing too good with those people now.
Yeah, but you call everything Chinese. So.
No, everything's Chinese,
so
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. They're all Filipino, Korean. It's all Chinese to me. All right, so listen, Heather, 2 questions is plenty. Besides, you're Asian. You should be able to work the internet pretty well. Just go hop on that computer, all right?
Okay.
All right. We shouldn't spend too much time with the Asian callers. They're bright enough people. It's the sort of hillbilly people we got to talk to for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? We should break it down. Like, Asian, you got 30 seconds. Whitey, you got 20 seconds. Mexican, you got like 15, 20 minutes. Black, half an hour. That's what we should break it down that way.
All right.
All right. The Polacks, Drew.
What about the Jews?
They get the whole show. Jews, 10 seconds. They got a whole library of reference books at their house. Their parents love them. They take care of them. They give them computers. Jews will take care of them. Ian's a Jew, right?
I'm a Jew.
You're a Jew. Wait a minute. You're not a Jew.
I'm a Jew.
You just converted so you could marry Ian. You're not a real Jew. You're not a Jew. You're just a Jew.
I wasn't born Jewish.
That's
I
right.
converted. I did the mikvah and I carried the Torah.
Didn't I say you converted?
So I'm not considered a real Jew?
No. You just
Why
did it.
not?
You did it so you could marry Ian Ziering.
I still practice it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
How dared you? We got to have a little Jew off when we come back.
Listen, I had you at Shalom.
We'll see. We'll see who the biggest Jew is here.
I'm a Jew.
I'm not.
Who's
I'm
the
not
Jew?
even a Jew. I bet I can out-Jew you.
Bring it on.
On what frontier? On what
How
topic?
do you figure?
I don't know. We have some sort of Jewish competition.
Can you bake a brisket?
I think I could do a brisket, but for me,
Yeah.
for me, it just ends up being like a rump roast. You know what I mean? Like a non-Jew, it turns into something else. You know what I mean? But what about? We'll do a little thing like we'll do the like what's a shiksa?
Like millionaire.
Goyim.
I used to be a shiksa.
Right now you're Jew.
Now I'm a Jew.
What's the Goyim?
A goyim is a very, very non-Jewish person.
No, you have to go, what is a homentashen?
Yeah. All right, Drew.
What
Drew,
about a schmuck?
All right. Well,
That's a bad word, right?
That's easy. Drew, I'll tell you what.
No, I don't know.
Drew, you know something. What do you mean? You're half Jew, right? How'd you win that IQ test? I don't see any Asian in you. Now, look, you write down some questions, and me and Nikki are going to have a Jew off.
A Jew.
Because neither one of us are Jews. But Nikki is a Jew because she had to convert for her marriage to Ian, and my step-grandfather was Jewish, so I used to hear him schlep around the house and spit out a little Yiddish every once in a while.
I got some Yiddish going.
All right, we'll go at it.
All right.
And Drew,
game is on.
Drew, put something together, would you?
I'll try. Is there somebody else here? Can help me out?
All right. Yeah, somebody. We have any Jews? Oh, Brian. Yeah, Brian. Oh, we got some Jews. All right. Mark's no Jew, but he's smart like a Jew. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Have a little Jew off after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nikki Ziering is our guest tonight. She's currently on the cover of this month's Playboy. It's actually next month's Playboy, but it's out on newsstands as we speak, and I kicked something, so I got to fix my headphones by kicking it again. All right, now, when we last left off, Nikki was explaining that she was Jewish, and I figured out that she converted for her marriage to Ian Ziering, yes? But you had to go through training and everything,
I went
right?
through a 22-week class,
Ooh.
and I did the mikvah, and I carried the Torah, and I had to sit through, like, a panel of rabbis and go through questions.
And she's pissed.
But, I've never been very religious, honestly. I mean, I grew up Christian, but I was never baptized as a baby. I had
Right.
myself baptized at 15.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm not religious. I mean, I celebrate holidays just to get gifts. I just
Sure.
It's all about getting.
But you had yourself baptized at 15. That's,
yeah.
we could
Because
do-
just
yeah.
in case,
Sure.
I want to cover it all, just in. No, I'm not religious, but I'm very spiritual.
Right. Okay.
But I learned a lot about the Jewish religion in my Jewish conversion class, and I'm
No
ready to
kidding.
take you on.
All right. Well, I don't know much about Judaism other than my grandfather, or my step-grandfather, was a Hungarian Jew who used to talk about it from time to time. And I had a few Jewish friends. I was always interested in the conversion process. It's such a Jew-like thing to do, really. It's just like, listen, we're going to need you to become a Jew so you can marry my son. I don't like Judaism. I'm not interested in Judaism. I don't want to be a Jew. Yeah, just become one, and then you can get married.
I didn't have to. I did it because I think that it's important for, to raise your children with something.
Really?
And, yeah.
Somebody told you to do it, though, right?
Well, I went to this class expecting to just go with an open mind, but I didn't expect that I was going to convert, and I just
Really?
learned so much about it, and it's such a beautiful religion, and it's all about like family values and morals, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah,
and
I like it.
I just fell in love with it.
All right. You have a yarmulke?
She doesn't have to wear one.
No,
Chicks don't have to
women
wear the
don't wear
yarmulke?
yarmulkes.
Could have been one of the questions. All right, go ahead, Drew.
But I have a menorah.
Okay. Hope there's one other question.
Just take batteries? All right, please. Go ahead, Drew.
4 double A's.
Yeah.
There's a holiday where matzah is eaten.
Uh-huh.
Why matzah?
Why
what
matzah?
What does it signify?
What does it symbolize?
Yeah.
I know the answer.
Okay.
But now how do we know? Okay, well, I go first. Okay. It's unleavened.
Yeah.
There's no yeast. It doesn't rise.
Why do they
Jews wandering through the desert for 40 years couldn't pack the yeast.
Okay.
Passover.
There you go.
All right. All right, now
And wait, who did they set a place for at Passover?
Next, that's not one of the questions.
Who did they
Elijah.
say?
Elijah. But go
very
ahead.
good.
Now it's Nikki's question.
Okay.
Well, okay. What are the 4 letters on a dreidel?
Ooh.
Oh, God. This is the one I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like a
Wait,
little 1-0.
I know the
action here.
song.
Well,
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
No,
I made you out of clay.
that one doesn't have the letters on it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Now.
D. No?
Okay, I'll give another one.
Give me
no.
another. Pass.
Next one's
question.
mine.
Next question.
Next one's mine. You can't pass. Next one's mine.
What was the...
Well, I knew the answer to your question. That's not fair. Do you know what 4 letters are on a dreidel?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. What?
Jews. Choose.
Wrong.
All right, I'll give him a hard
Go
one.
ahead.
There's a book within the Torah that contains the Jewish law. What is that called?
Book of Abraham. Book of.
Would you like that question or a new one?
A new one, please.
What is that? What is the answer?
Talmud.
Oh, the Talmud. All right. I'm still beating you 1-0. Go ahead.
What is a Homentashen?
A Homentashen. It's a Jewish dessert. It's like baklava.
She's kind of right. Let's give it to her. Give her
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
so
that's basically right. It's sort of a cookie that's folded up like a... kind of like what?
Damn, 1-1. And we both missed one, too.
You only told me to prepare 5 questions.
All right, give me another one. We'll work it out. Come on. Hold on, Mark.
All right, here we go.
Work on some more.
How many candles in a menorah?
8.
Oh, that's so easy.
Would you like that question?
Yes.
How many candles in a menorah?
9.
9. I thought there was 8 days of Hanukkah.
Yeah, but there's one in the middle.
You're so not a Jew.
All right, that's I'm just using common sense here. There are 8 days of Hanukkah. There should be 8 goddamn candles. All right, you got now, Drew. Are you out of them?
No, I keep going.
Yeah, keep going then. Drew's riffing. Now he's vamping.
All right.
He doesn't have it.
God asked Abraham.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on a second. Hold on. Now, I made one. I missed one. Then I missed another one.
Yeah.
Nikki is.
I'm winning. I'm kicking your ass.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oops, can I say ass on the radio?
What if you couldn't? Wouldn't that be a tragedy?
Well, we'd have to bleep it out.
Yes, but it'd be too late for that. Now listen, the way we were doing it is you were asking me the question, and then I'd either make it or whatever, and you would ask Nikki another question. She would either make it.
Right.
Listen, you're just a
make
sore loser.
Right.
No, I'm just saying.
You just can't stand being beaten by a chick.
She shouldn't get the menorah one, is what you're saying.
I should.
She got it right, but Okay, so here's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to put a uniform thing together so we can keep score.
We got to get the rules
if
down.
Nikki's up 2-1, then the next one should be to me then.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Do we have another one?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. God asked Abraham.
This is the big question, by the way, because then we'll go to break.
This is one that both of you should know.
Yes.
God asked Abraham to make a supreme sacrifice.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
Give his child up.
Give his child up?
Well, give it to be sacrificed.
You got it.
All right, it's 2-2. All right, it's a Jew tie. It's a Jew deadlock. It's a Jew deadlock. Jew lock. Okay, here's what we're going to do, Nick.
Okay.
During the break, Drew's going to come up.
Do anymore.
Let's have a gefilte fish eating contest.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right, then we'll haggle. All right, hey, Nikki, you're quite a worthy opponent.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take a quick break. Nikki Ziering is here tonight. We'll be back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nikki Ziering is our guest tonight. She's on the cover of Playboy, which is out on newsstands as we speak, and can also be found in the sequel to American Pie coming out August 1st. Drew?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to rock here, buddy?
Yeah, you're not going to call upon me for any more questions, are you?
No, I like the push and the Jew off that we had.
That's nice. Very, very sort of congenial.
Yeah, everyone's a winner. Or no one's a loser.
We're not losers.
We're not losers.
Winners.
That's right. We're winners. Zach?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, champ?
I had sex with my girlfriend, and we didn't have a condom, so we used a plastic baggie.
Uh-huh.
Good times.
Yeah, I was wondering...
You're gay.
A Ziploc or...
Yeah.
No, we used
Twist tie?
one of the regular sandwich baggies.
Mm-hmm. Sandwich bag. Okay. Yes.
Did it work?
I don't know. I was calling to find out if it was safe.
No, that would not be safe.
Maybe if you tied a rubber band around it.
What's so hard about using a condom?
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't know. Is this bogus?
There wasn't one handy.
Did you... Hold on. Is this a real call?
No,
This
it
sounds
has to be
ridiculous.
bogus because he wouldn't say is it safe. Of course.
Yeah. All
No,
right.
it is a real call.
Okay. Well... Okay, so you did put a rubber band around it?
Yeah.
It's like you're wrapping your penis. You ready to put it away somewhere? I guess you did. Into a picnic basket?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
But isn't that porous and it's not going to work?
Yeah, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work?
Sorry.
The semen wouldn't make it through there.
Mm-hmm. It's porous.
It's not porous.
It might protect a little bit.
You couldn't. Well, you
couldn't rely on it.
Well,
if there's some strong swimmers.
Wait a second. Now,
Right?
you would rip it. You would screw it up. But if I just beat off into a baggie, which I've been known to do, it wouldn't start leaking out of the bottom. Nothing would come through and penetrate the other side.
I don't know. That's not true.
Eventually, maybe.
Well, no. What do you mean? It's not true.
I mean, there won't be wholesale
you fill
liquid.
a bag full of goulash and put it in the freezer. It doesn't come through the other side.
The
I
liquid
think
doesn't.
sandwich
but
bags should be used for sandwiches.
let's say you put
and condoms. Should
Let's say you
be
put silicone into a plastic bag.
sex.
Let's say you put liquid silicone.
Yeah, you'd feel it. It would get through the other side. It would.
No, I don't think it would.
Yes, it would. Yes, it
It
would.
would.
What do you mean? I use silicone all the time on stuff.
Not silicone, like a liquid.
I
Like
use
what they
pure silicone.
breast implants. That's why they can't use plastic bags for breast implants because it
Well,
leaks out.
Eventually, it would leach out when you put it inside of the body, but I don't think semen would leak. Drew, go beat off into a bag.
Maybe they had a 12-hour session.
Yeah, Anderson. Finally get some use out of this guy. Anderson, I need you to beat off into a twist tie baggie, all right?
How dare you?
I don't know. I don't think it would get through.
If people thought it was a safe maneuver, if somebody didn't have a condom handy, we would be suggesting that.
Well, it won't. It doesn't work because the baggie's not going to stand up to any kind of.
Is it better than nothing?
If it survives, I
guess,
if
guess.
you have nothing else, maybe it's smarter than nothing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Rade?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you're 23.
Yeah, finally.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Anyways,
All right.
this is
Ooh,
my question.
She does, no, narrowly
close.
she missed that.
Yeah, but she's been on hold for 70 minutes, so
Yeah.
it's okay. What's up?
Okay, 4 years ago, I had sex with this guy, and we had sex twice, and we used protection both times. And then, 2 years ago, he told me, or he accused me of giving him herpes. And my question is that, I've never had an outbreak, so I was wondering if, he just made it up, or, if...
It is possible for women to have herpes and not know it.
Really?
Yep.
After 4 years?
Yeah, it's possible to never really know it until you give it to somebody else.
Not probable, though.
It's
How do
actually
you not know it?
Yeah.
Because it's internal and can be mild, and people don't realize it. In fact, it's theorized, and don't attack this data, that that a significant percentage of women that have it don't know it.
Really?
Maybe
But
more
wouldn't
than
you
half.
find out
Yeah.
if you see your gynecologist regularly?
Not necessarily.
Theorized by
Not
retards.
necessarily.
So, more, guusually, guys, I mean, it's usually...
Guys see it. Guys see it because it's obvious on their penis. Even they tend to ignore it.
Uh-huh.
But women, sometimes it can pass without it being diagnosed. And if you can't see it, it's really hard to diagnose.
So is that not, is that not usually a part of a regular STD testing? Because I got tested, and then I asked them afterwards, after I got tested, whether or not I had it, and then they said, oh, well, you have to request that.
That is not a usual part of the screening, no.
Oh, well, it seems like it should be.
Well, it can't be done that effectively, frankly. It's ultimately a clinical diagnosis. You have to see it.
I've heard that 3 out of 4 people have it or something like that.
No,
I heard
that's
that
a
1 out of 5 people have it.
In some
A
settings.
lot more people
heard
have it than you think.
Yeah.
I heard it was 2 out of 6 or 1 out of 2.
As many as 1 in 3 Americans.
Yeah, or as many as 1 in 3 Americans.
But there is a blood test that's more accurate now, and there are viral cultures you can do. But again, these things are all, the cultures and the visible inspection, all that stuff is only accurate if there's an outbreak.
Uh-huh.
All right. So anyway, you don't feel badly. If
Why
you gave
is
it
he
to
accusing
him.
you? Don't you think it could be possible he got it from somebody else?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then you
I mean, he's kind of like a punk, so I think that he was probably just trying to piss me off.
He's just messing with you.
Yeah. All
But
right.
just go get tested so you know.
Okay, I had another question too.
Yeah.
This doesn't really have anything to do with sex, but I think that I might be a shopaholic, and I was
think I
wondering
might
if
be
there were
too.
any organizations out there for people that are in debt and
Yeah,
that
there's
kind of-
Debtors Anonymous.
Will you let me know? Because
Debtors
I
Anon-
need to go to that meeting.
Debtors Anonymous is actually an important group.
Are you rolling up those credit card bills?
Yeah, well, I'm like $9,000 in debt.
Yeah.
Wait, do you order things off of infomercials late at night?
I've done that once. I mostly I go traveling and
Oh, traveling's
just
worth
shopping and.
Yeah.
I mean, after a while, it really starts to take a toll on you because it's kind of always in the back of your mind.
Debtors Anonymous.
Debt.
Right, Debtors Anonymous.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
I believe you should spend your money. Don't save it. Save it for what? Spend
she's
it
not
and
spending.
enjoy it.
She's not spending her money though. She's spending
Yeah.
money people are lending to her.
Well, see, the thing is that I'm supposed to be getting an inheritance pretty soon,
Oh,
and
that'll
I don't
kill
want
you.
to blow it. I
How-
really don't.
how
wanna
much
blow
you gonna
it.
get?
I want to pay my debts off, and then I want to save it for something.
Okay, that's
Then
never
have
gonna
somebody
happen.
Have somebody manage it for you then. Have it so you can't get your hands on it.
How much are they gonna give you?
Like 30,000.
Oh, you're gonna go through
You
that.
go through that in a week.
You go through
Oh,
that.
that's
That's
you,
nothing.
listen, you got to keep your money and be independent.
That's a purse and 1 shoe for Nikki.
That's a day at Prada.
Yeah, you spend money, right? But you make
you
money.
know, I'm good. I'm smart with my money.
You are?
Yes.
All right. Did you get it with the divorce? Did you get some money?
No, we have not.
No money?
Nothing.
What's up?
No. I paid my own bills the whole time we were married. I make my own money.
But
I'm
I
an independent
ain't had a lot of
woman.
money from 90210, right?
Sure, he does.
Yeah, I mean he's
I,
good.
I
He's
have my
set for
own
life.
money.
You got your own money.
I got my own money.
All right. You didn't get any money from that divorce?
No.
A little bit.
No.
Really?
No.
Got to talk to your attorney.
Nothing. Not a dime.
Really? What? All right.
Anyways, go
Hey,
on.
you should have got some money out of that. I mean, everyone from 90210 is pretty much set for life, right?
Sure.
I mean,
yeah.
residuals and all that. Steven,
Yeah,
you're 15.
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I wanted to know if that Botox shot thing in your forehead actually worked.
The 100 that I got from Dr. Bruce.
Before you fainted?
No, it did nothing.
Seriously?
You had Botox?
It's a long story.
I believe in it because I believe in preventative.
Yep.
I hate the idea of plastic surgery.
Me too.
And I think that if Botox can prevent, wrinkles in your forehead and
Yeah.
and having to have a facelift, then
Right.
Right? But
Well, yeah.
do you think that they've researched it long enough to know
Yeah,
this?
Botox is safe.
I didn't
Safe,
do it
right?
for cosmetic reasons.
What'd you do it for? Because you just enjoyed it?
Bruce. No, here's what happened. I was talking to Bruce. I don't know about what, but he brought up that my head sweats. I sweat like
Oh,
crazy
it works
from my
for
head.
sweaty palms, too.
Well, that's what Bruce said. So my head,
Sweat, huh?
my head sweats like crazy. So Dr. Bruce said, hey, you get that Botox injection. Or he said, to be fair to him, he said there's some literature that suggests they're starting to find out that maybe. So
Stops you from
I've
sweating.
heard if you give that Botox injection in your forehead, it stops you from sweating. I thought, oh, well, this is a godsend. So give me that Botox injection. And he said, yeah, you don't shoot it into the muscle like if you're trying to get rid of wrinkles. You just shoot it into the skin or something, and it gets into the sweat gland, whatever. So all right,
didn't work.
Bring it on over.
Right.
Well, he brought it on over. He gave a shot, my forehead, and I was like, all right, well, we'll see if this works. And he's like, the shot I gave you covered the size of basically the end of a pencil eraser. We have to do your entire forehead in order to get it to work. So
Need 60 shots.
he gave me
hurts.
about 30 shots in my forehead across the front of my forehead, and it did nothing.
He turned white, started sweating, almost passed out.
Oh, please,
Poor
Drew. I sat here like a trooper.
Poor baby.
Like a trooper, I sat here like a true man while he shot me up full of
And
this
then you
Botox.
continued to sweat.
And it did nothing. Didn't do anything.
Nothing.
So,
No.
that's me. So, as far as I know, it does nothing. And I don't know what you do about a sweaty head. I think I have to cut some nerves or something. But I'm getting ready to make a move because summer's kicking in. I was just like
Just
walking.
take your hat off.
How about the cream?
I was walking around Home Depot the other day. It's just dripping down
How
my
about the
nose.
cream I gave you? Didn't work?
You put on.
What cream is that?
It's an anti-
Drew always calls it a cream and always gets us into
lotion.
an argument.
It's a lotion.
It's not. It's the consistency of.
Like ointment?
It is rubbing alcohol.
It's a
Consistency and look. It is not a lotion. It is not a cream. It is just pure liquid.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Tammy.
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yep.
What's up? I just want to have that surgery like people have to stop their sweaty palms with my head. That's all. Go ahead, Tammy.
I've known this guy for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we were kind of friends and everything, and I've never really ever given head. And he volunteered himself, so.
Oh, what a mensch! What a wonderful.
I know.
Mensch.
Mensch.
That's good. That means good guy. That's a good guy. That's a good guy. That's a good guy.
Still tied, 3-3.
And so I did. And then we kind of stopped talking for a while. And then, like, this past, few months, I kind of did it again and again and again, so 4 times or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of started liking him.
Yeah, you liked him the whole time.
Yeah, and
Of course.
and
Yeah,
I
you really
kinda
like him,
crush
though.
on him and everything, but he doesn't like me like that.
Right.
So basically, I'm just the person he goes to for head.
Right.
And I'm sick of it. What do I do?
Stop doing that.
Stop doing it.
10 more times and that's it.
Cut him off.
That's right.
Cut him off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would you?
Unless you enjoy it. If you're getting something out of it, then do it.
Well, he's offering because he's never eaten anybody out, and he's offering to. I just won't let him.
That's a
No.
nice guy.
Tammy,
yeah.
you'll be in even further then. You see.
Yeah. This
You-
guy's
you
a
don't play
schmuck and a putz.
Don't play with yourself like that. Don't play with your feelings like that.
A pox I put on his penis. His head should grow in the ground like an onion. All right?
And he should fall out and hair should grow in its place.
That's right.
You deserve better.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
All right.
There
All
we
right,
go.
good times. You're better than that.
Okay.
It's marginal, but you're better.
But it was good practice,
Yeah.
just for future.
Yeah, you got to work that form. Yeah. Some girls like that, some girls don't. I'm guessing Nikki's one that likes it, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. The only Jewish broad who does. Thank you. Roberto,
Yeah?
you're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
My girlfriend, I don't know how to tell her, but she doesn't want to shave her pubes.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go and I go down there to do oral, I get pubes in my mouth, and I don't really feel comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I talked to her about it one time, and she just didn't like it. But I'm afraid that if I tell her again that she's going to turn me down or dump me or something like that. And I really like her.
Yeah. Yeah. How did she completely let herself go down there?
she's 16 and she hasn't shaved.
No, she's not done that yet.
Well,
No.
she doesn't have to shave completely, but maybe maybe you guys can compromise with a certain amount of,
A little pruning.
like a little pruning. Yeah.
But you think if you bring it up, it's going to freak her out?
Yeah.
He did bring it up.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and
She got weird?
Yeah. Because she talked to her mom with it before, and she said it didn't feel that good, and she didn't just like the feeling. So. But it really bugs me when I'm done with doing oral.
Right, hold on a second. I think Roberto's full of crap.
Yeah,
or either that or he's
just an a-hole.
Sort of a-hole and a dim ball. But I think one of the reasons it's bogus is when they just keep repeating the thing. Is it real? She talked to her mom about it, but it really bugs me when I go down there. Like, all right, you just said that a minute ago when you started the phone call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kept repeating the same thing over and over.
Yeah, and what's the part where she talks to her mom about, hey, Roberto, if you really want her to do it, then you got to bring it up again. If she dumps you, she dumps you. If not, you live with it, all right?
She'll be all right. Tell her that it's not just for you. It's all for her,
No, it's for you.
But
it's for you.
She should be taking care of her own hygiene.
Well, since when does that mean 16 and shaving?
Grooming.
It's grooming.
Yeah. All right, it's grooming. Nothing wrong with that. Claudia?
Yeah.
Nikki, when did you start grooming? 16?
I started a long time ago.
You did? When
Yes,
did you
I'm
start?
22.
You started what time? 15?
Probably.
Nikki, when did you start?
I don't remember. I mean, as early as I can remember. I was a swimsuit model and a lingerie model at an early age, so I had to,
But it was after the bat mitzvah?
I didn't have a bat mitzvah.
Oh.
Not until 13 years after I've been Jewish.
Did
I
you?
don't have one.
Oh, you get to have one 13
I guess. I mean, I haven't been Jewish for 13 years yet.
That's a decent point.
Yeah.
So you can have your 13 years old in the Jewish religion, even though in real life you'd be 41.
Exactly.
All
Something
right.
like that. I don't know.
You got to pick a theme too, like Star Wars or
Oh,
something.
it says Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Claudia.
Yeah.
All right. So you're 22.
Yeah. And I'm Mexican, so am I going to get my 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah. And you guys, now don't you girls have something like when you're 15 or 14 too? Like
15.
It's like a Mexican bat mitzvah?
Yeah, it's a quinceañera.
Quinceañera.
Yeah. And that's at 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
And
Become a woman.
You become a woman.
Siéntate! and what do they get you? Just baby clothes and strollers and things like that for the kids, or what's
Pretty
normal?
much.
That's no. What did you get? Did you have a good one?
I never had one. I never wanted one.
Oh, you got screwed by the man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's happening, baby doll?
Okay, well, I'm 22. I don't know if I might be needing therapy or if I'm going, some type of depression. Basically, I broke up with my boyfriend about 2 years ago, but we've been seeing each other off and on. We're still sexually active, but that stopped about 2 months ago. But ever since, I've been, really sexually active with other guys. And I started kind of doing drugs and stuff, and
All right, so you have been depressed, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, but I don't. It's not like I'm sad or anything. I just I've become a little wild, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, but now why are you continuing having sex with this guy that you broke up with?
Well, because I love him.
Yeah, but he's just using you for sex.
Yeah, you want to get back together with him.
As a service
You can't
agreement.
go backwards in a relationship.
That's right.
It'll never work.
That's right.
Now, what drugs are you doing?
Well, I kind of started recently. I've been smoking a lot of weed, and I've done ecstasy a few times, and I've done some pills that I don't even know what they are. If they just feed me these pills, and I'll just take anything anybody offers me, pretty much.
Hey,
That's very dangerous.
That's right. Claudia.
People have died.
They certainly have. Big celebrities.
Yeah, Claudia, it's time to see someone. You're 22, you're an adult, you're maybe like a 15-year-old, frankly.
Right.
And these are really sort of adolescent issues you're engaging in.
All right, well, let's work out a plan for Claudia. First is dump this guy.
Yeah, do not have,
clean.
not just dump, don't have any contact with him.
You need to move
You're
on.
living this fantasy.
Right.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys out there who would worship the ground you walk on, all right?
Right.
You hook up with one of those guys.
I've had my heart broken many times.
Same here, sister.
You will always fall in love again.
Oh, I remember Nikki was telling me during the break that when she was 15 living on the kibbutz, that there's a young man by the name of Moishe who just crushed your hearts like the ceremonial glass they stomp on in the weddings. You know what I mean? Had to be rough.
Also, I don't know if I bet it does have a lot to do with it, but, like, I was sexually molested.
All right, so there you go.
Okay.
So there's some trauma issues, some abuse history.
And doing drugs will make you more depressed, you know.
That's right.
It's time, Claudia. You're an adult. You're behaving like a 16-year-old.
Well,
Let's
and
get an
if you've been sexually abused, you got to get some therapy for that any way you slice it, all right? But listen, Claudia, I can hear in your voice you're not dumb. You got plenty of potential. But you gotta take control.
Right.
All right.
Don't be a victim, you know. You gotta just face it now so that you don't keep sabotaging relationships in your lifetime.
Thank you. A little cathartic.
Break.
Hold on a second, Cody.
Yeah.
You're 26.
Yeah.
You said there was a flaw in Drew's last Jewish question during the Jew off. Me and Nikki had.
I gotta give Nikki the winner of the Jew off.
Oh, thank you.
Why is that?
Because Abraham sacrificing his son is the basis of Judaism,
Islam, and Christianity.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Adam doesn't know anything about anything.
Yeah,
well, he got it right, though. He could be any one of those things. Maybe he's an Arab sitting there.
You never know.
He's an atheist.
Hey, listen, we're having a guy named Cody from Oregon explain Judaism to us. How dare you? Yes, you go back to your surfing and welding.
I'll just sit up here in my tree and...
Yeah. All right, good times there, buddy.
All right.
All right. I still take that as
a lot
legitimate
is made of it.
That's right. I can't believe I missed that Tamlet question. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Nikki Ziering here tonight. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. Well, Nikki Ziering is splitting because she's got to get up early for, she's got to sit Shiva or something. What's going on?
I have a photo shoot.
Photo shoot.
Sunrise.
Sunrise?
I have to be up at 4, so I'd love to
so
stay.
So brutal. What do you do? Where are you
taking?
Where are you taking the pictures?
Malibu.
He's out, as the sun comes up behind you.
As the sun comes up, yeah. So makeup, 2 hours of hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Takes a lot to get me cute.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think you're cute right out of the chute, baby.
I think you're hot.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, baby doll. Well, thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
You come back anytime. We had a good time with you.
Come back.
And everyone, go get that Playboy and see what I'm talking about. She's on the cover, so you can't miss her, and it's out on newsstands as we speak. And Mazel Tov.
L'chaim.
Thank you. All right, Nikki. God bless, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Big kiss.
Jackie?
Hi.
You're 18?
Hello?
Yeah. Giving Drew a nice little peckaroo on the cheek. Now she's coming to give me a little sugar on the cheek. Yeah.
What's that, Jackie?
Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for the show.
Ah, yeah.
And, I have a cuddling problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, I have, problems with affection.
What's the deal? That you can't accept it, or that you need...
I need too much of it.
Too much of it.
Yeah.
What does that mean, need too much of it?
Like
more than your boyfriend can deliver?
Yeah, he doesn't have a problem with it all the time, but most of the time he does, I don't know, I just always want to cuddle and need affection from him more than he can give.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this is the wrong guy.
What do you mean more than he can give?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what she means by that, but maybe just the wrong guy.
I don't know, because, it's more at night and stuff. I'd rather cuddle, all night, and he'd rather not. He needs, his space. And
well, he'd rather have sex, probably.
No, he's really not that big into that either.
Ooh. Drew, being a man of exquisite, unmeasurable passion, does not understand that. Any young man, how old is this guy?
He's 24.
24, you're 18. You're not living at home?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Well, I have a baby.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah, we have an apartment together. And
Yeah. Whose baby is it?
It's not his.
All right.
The dad took off when she was 4 weeks old.
Yeah. And how's this guy treat the baby?
He's really good with her.
All right. And you guys thinking about getting married?
I don't know. We haven't been together that long. We've been together for about 7 months. And
Well, you guys shacked up pretty quick, right?
yeah.
Are things tough were they hard at your house? How were your parents with the baby?
My parents are split up. My dad's pretty good with her. My mom, she lives kind of far away, but she comes and sees her when she can.
So you lived with your dad and your mom was out of the picture.
No, I lived with my mother for a while. And then I lived with the father of the baby until he left.
All right, hold on.
Where are we going here?
I don't know. I was just trying to get a kind of feel for it. But what was the part where her mom lives far away and comes and sees the baby when she can?
I didn't get that.
And then she was like, no, I live with my mom. Okay. Well, anyway. Hey, Jackie, did your mom move away?
Yeah, she did.
All right. But you did live with your mom and the baby at some point, right?
No, I didn't.
You lived with your dad and the baby.
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Sorry.
Okay. How old's the kid?
She's going to be 1.
Is this just one of those things where you guys sort of need to work out what it is each of you needs from one another physically, and he needs to sort of pay attention and be responsive? And
yeah, I guess so.
all right. Or do you have sort of unlimited needs that he can't meet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. As for the reason why I called, is that maybe it's like an attachment problem that I have.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Because I feel insecure about myself.
Yeah,
could be.
That's what it is. But I mean, look, here's the thing. He needs to give you X amount of what you need.
Right, you should be paying attention.
But if you need an infinite amount of cuddling and attention, nobody can provide that.
Then that's something different.
So you have to decide realistically what is a normal amount and require him to do that.
Right.
Beyond that, it becomes your problem. I mean, everybody, this is life. If you're, and I was on this Jag last night, but what I mean is if you're sitting in a airplane and you ask the stewardess for a cup of water and she tells you to F off.
Just like what happened to you 2 nights ago, right?
Well, that was a Bloody Mary. But yeah, you can get upset. If you've asked for your 5th cup of water in 5 minutes and she tells you to F off, that's your problem.
Right.
And if you're angry at her, then you're angry at the wrong person. I mean, this is life, right?
Right.
This is how you got to go through life, and it's hard to do because it's you. And you're thinking, well, I want more water. But you got to get outside yourself. And people like Jackie have to step outside themselves and realize, maybe I'm asking too much, or what is a realistic amount. Also, though, 18, Drew, when you're 18, you're living with somebody, forget it.
Forget
it's
what?
Impossible.
To make it work? Yeah,
24-year-old guy.
Yeah.
I lived with someone when I guess I moved in with my girlfriend. I was, 25 or something like that. It's just impossible at 25.
People in their 20s just treat each other like crap.
We just run roughshod all over everybody.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I didn't begin to get sane until I was in my relationship-wise until like early 30s. It was a mess before that. Drew, as a man of exquisite passion, surely you agree.
Oh, of course.
Aaron?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
Virgin.
Yeah, I'm calling because I had a suspicion that my girl might be cheating. So what I did is I set her up with kind of a hunky friend of mine.
Are you a virgin?
No, I'm not a virgin.
Really?
No, why do you ask that?
You sound like a virgin.
Oh man, that's horrible.
You've never been wrong about that.
I know.
Anyway.
It's rough. So you set her up with a hunky friend of yours.
Yeah, and I'm not gay neither. Hunky by some female friend standards I know.
How do you set her up when she's your girlfriend?
Well, it was kind of like a party setting, like a small party, and I was just kind of peering in through an outside window.
Yeah, so she was just sitting on a sofa talking to him?
Yeah, kind of on a stool.
And what did the hunky friend think he was supposed to do?
Well, I told him, to try to, go as far as he could, but, not go too far.
Right.
Wow.
So what happened?
Well, what happened was, he tried to entice her. He didn't, he tried to, grab her by her hand and walk her back, but, she didn't go anything, she didn't, no kissing or anything like that. She was laughing.
All right, what's the question then?
My question is that she's doing all this flirting, and she also allowed him to give her a nice long massage. I'm wondering, I've been with her for 8 months. I'm wondering if I should get out now.
Yes.
Or get out now?
Yes. The fact that you're resorting to this kind of craziness.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean she's wrong. Just means you're too nutty to be
Whatever
in a
it is, it needs to end.
Okay, real good. Okay.
Yeah, well, then keep in mind, it doesn't need to end because she's cheating. It needs to end because you can't stop obsessing on her cheating.
I see.
Even if she's not cheating.
I see.
You understand?
And the reality is she is sort of being pushed out.
Who knows? The guy wants to give her a massage. She's sitting at a party. Drew, you sit in here and beg the girls to give you rub-downs all night.
Think about how you
with a
feel.
happy ending.
Think about
yes,
how you
full
felt
release.
At 18 to 20, if anybody's touched somebody you were interested in, you'd freak out.
Right.
I know, but we're still back to that being Aaron's problem, not making her necessarily a bad person.
Yeah.
I mean, you just said, Aaron, that you set her up with a hunky guy who tried to lead her around and she didn't go for it, so why does that mean she's a cheater?
She went somewhat into it with the flirting and the massages.
Yeah, okay, but I don't know. How old is she?
She's 18 also.
And you guys have sex?
No, we don't.
But you're not a virgin.
I thought you're not a virgin.
I'm not, but we're religious, and we don't do that right now.
See now,
hold on a second. Wait a minute. You better get his definition of virginity too.
Yeah,
that's always a
I
technicality.
heard virgin when he called, and then this is how the show works. It's like, oh, virgin. Then no, not a virgin.
No.
He laughs it off,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, all right. I guess I was wrong. I've been with this chick for 8 months. Must be banging her every way to Sunday. No, never been with her. Now we're back at that crossroads. So, Aaron, you're not having sex with her, but you lost your virginity.
Yes.
When?
When I was 16.
Right, one time?
No, a few times, but I just got real religious and just put it down.
You had intercourse.
Put the penis down.
Yeah, put the penis down. That's right.
Your penis was inside another woman?
Yeah.
You sinner.
I repeated step one various times.
All right. Well, it's weird because I heard virgin, and I guess that's what you sound like when you put your penis down at 16 and you have 2 years of solid religion. It's not a bad thing. It's just that was my spidey sense was tingling.
I see.
Okay, so, and she's a religious person.
Yes.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah, but well, she says she is. She goes to church, but I think all those church girls are kind of, I don't know, they say those are the best kinds to pick up on. So.
Get out of that relationship.
No, hold on. Get out of it because you're a screwball.
Right. To relieve her of this this burden.
Yes.
Get out.
I feel sorry for her. Listen, you're religious. She's religious. You accuse her of flirting all the time. She goes to church. You accuse her of not being into going to church.
No, you're paranoid.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Aaron?
I think I don't know.
You got to relax.
Too much weed. I don't know.
You smoke too much. All right. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. How's that go? What's he doing?
He's an idiot.
Smokes too much weed. All right, Drew. Come on. Don't we got better things to do? I could be beating off and watching TiVo right now.
Yeah, you could.
If it weren't for you kids. You meddling kids. Steve?
Yeah.
You're 36?
Yeah.
13-year-old daughter started throwing up?
12 years.
Started a period?
Yeah, she's had 2 now. Just started them 2 months ago. And this last, the first one, she was miserable. And then the second one, she's actually throwing up when she's having her period cramps. It's so bad.
And so you've taken her to the doctor?
Well, I haven't yet, because that was just like a week ago.
You idiot!
Oh.
What are you waiting for?
She's having her period, Drew. This guy's not made of money. Yeah.
My wife said, well, it'll probably get better. I don't know.
No, that's not normal.
The throwing up, that kind of cramping?
You can have that degree of what's called dysmenorrhea, but...
What should you take?
Should be treated.
Just over the counters? Anything when you have cramps?
Well, Motrin, things like that can help. But
she's
taking ibuprofen, but...
Yeah, but at this point, she needs to get on the birth control pill if she's having that bad of
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Doesn't That's the best you can do over the counter is that ibuprofen?
Yeah. I'll leave, maybe.
And what would the doctor give you if you're having severe cramps?
Probably the same kind of thing, but birth control pill mostly.
Really? But to relieve the pain.
Starting that at 12?
It depends. It depends on the situation. I mean, she needs to be seen and evaluated.
All right. Now, does she need to be evaluated when she's in this state or just in general?
I think it's reasonable to go in now. Preferable when there's something going on, is you can really try to figure it out. But
well, if there's nothing going on, I mean, if she goes in between her periods,
could be cysts there, could be endometriosis. There could still be things you can find.
She needs to go to the gynecologist.
Yeah, preferably.
All right, Steve.
Yep.
There it is, buddy.
Okay.
Good times, huh?
So there's not a problem with going on the birth control pill at 12?
What did I say?
All right, Drew's all full of himself tonight.
Well, you said that's probably what she needs to do.
No, I said it depends on the situation. That there are risks. Sometimes there are risks worth taking. It's not that there's no
Drew,
problem.
Come on, don't be an a-hole. You said go on the birth control
I said
pill.
she'll probably need to, and then he says no risk. I said, well, it depends on the situation.
No, he said doctor.
I said,
You're a doctor with the highest IQ in out of like 4 other haggy celebrities. Come on. Yeah.
I said it depends on the situation.
Okay, but Drew, what
do you want? What is Anderson up to there?
What about? I don't know what Anderson's up to. What about a 12-year-old girl?
Go on the pill. They can be okay.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Depends on the situation.
Well, what situation? What do you mean?
Drew, first of all, you wouldn't want to do it if you didn't have to.
Right.
And if she's, I mean, maybe this is a rupture ovarian cyst. It could be lots of things. I mean,
you got to get into that gynecologist.
Okay.
All right, Steve. All
right. Thanks.
Hey, good time. Sorry about Drew. All right, let's talk to Greg, who's 26. Greg?
Yes.
What's up?
Thank you for taking my call, guys.
No, thank you. Hey, you know what, Greg? We got to take a quick break.
Okay.
That's all right. We're gonna talk to you about trouble with your girlfriend.
Yes.
She had an abusive boyfriend.
Yes.
You want to work through this?
Yes.
But she's trouble.
I'm guessing she's back with the abusive boyfriend.
No.
No, she's not back, but she's acting out.
Yeah, and it's like she's been acting out for a while, and I'm curious how to have a successful relationship with that situation.
All right. Well, you have to get a chair and a whip and a pistol in case she...
Team of therapists.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. We'll take a quick break. We'll try to help Greg out with his dilemma after this. All right. Well, Nikki Ziering has made her way out. It really smells like we had a bachelor party in here.
Why is there a toenail clipper in
Nikki
here?
smells like sex. Because I was... Drew never stops driving me nuts with this stuff.
You slapped the toenail clipper down on the table here with that. It's not even opened yet.
Yeah. I got... Hey, come on, stop making the noise. Drew knows it drives me nuts when he makes his clanking and his clumping. He doesn't do anything. Somebody stole this little piece of carpet, so he bangs his mug down there every night.
That thing smelled so bad, I had to get rid of it. It smelled so bad.
Listen, Drew, just set the mug down on a book or on a magazine.
He freaks out.
We requested more, and they told us to go to the carpet store and buy some.
Oh. All right, now listen. I got this toenail clipper from a lovely listener named Peggy Carlston because I was complaining that toenail clippers didn't have hoppers. And I would clip them, and the thing would go shooting through the room and take out a window.
Right.
And apparently they do have ones that have little collectors in them, like a bag for your lawnmower. No, I got one. Someone else sent me one.
Oh, what's this?
I'm going to open a store.
This is just a toenail clipper.
Well, no, this is another one of those.
Well, let's open it up and examine it.
All right, go ahead, Drew.
Why keep it in the case here? You're going to take it back, or
I'm thinking of selling it.
Now that you've sort of
I have a collection.
Become a Jew. You're going to start.
Drew, just look. It just has a little collection thing on the bottom, but it's a little too small to get the toenails in there.
Yeah.
Drew, try clipping one of your fingernails. See if it gets in there.
This is a little weird. Yeah.
Greg.
Yes.
So Greg's the one who's having problems with his troubled girlfriend.
Yes.
She was abused in the past, right?
Correct. 3 times.
3 times. What?
Yeah.
Who abused her?
Her boyfriends. She's 22 and she has a 4-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. Her troubled her boyfriend's abusing her aren't usually. This isn't usually the crux of the matter. It's usually them coming from an abusive past that leads them to the abusive boyfriend.
Right.
Right.
Is that her situation?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Oh, you know a lot about her, huh?
Well, I mean,
not just to lead her.
We've only been dating for 2 weeks. And,
how's her? Okay, so you don't know how her parents are.
I've actually met her parents.
Yeah.
And they're not the highest quality people, but they seem pretty nice.
All right. So Greg, here's the dealio. She had her boyfriends that were physically or sexually abusive.
Yes.
Okay. And she has a kid.
Yes.
And she's. Do you say 22?
Correct.
It seems, and she's starting her stuff already.
Right.
With you, 2 weeks into the relationship.
Yes.
It sounds like you're heading for trouble here.
What is she doing exactly?
She needed some money to pay off some bills, and I told her I wouldn't flat out give it to her, but I have a small business, so I said I would help her earn the money very quickly, and she just kept coming up with excuses not to do anything, and we got into a massive fight over it.
There is a number problem here. I feel it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Greg is a nice guy. He's hardworking. He's a hustler, but he's not a huge hit with the ladies. She's attractive, but her number's been drawn down a little with the screwed up past and the 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So now here's what you do. You get a chick. It's just here's what it is, pure and simple. I know everything's a car analogy. It's like you cannot afford a Porsche. You can afford a nice Honda or an Acura.
Uh-huh.
But you'd like to drive a Porsche, and there's one that's been salvaged. It's been rear-ended.
Yep.
And it looks kind of cosmetically okay, but it needs work, and the doors don't shut right.
You take it.
And you say, fine, I'm going to drive this Porsche. You like the way you look in it, but you realize this thing's now it's trouble.
You can't get
things
one
aren't
place to
working,
another.
and you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
This is what's going on with her. She's an attractive woman, right?
Yes, very attractive.
Very attractive, and she's just got a little baggage, and she's not the kind of girl that you could have got, and you're not the kind of guy that she would have been with a few years ago.
Right.
But now she wants some stability, but she can't really handle the stability, and you want someone who looks good, but you're not prepared to deal with the craziness and the baggage. And I'm saying...
Count your blessings.
Count your blessings, yeah. Here's what we're saying, Greg. You focus on that small business, turn it into a big business, and you'll be laughing like a retard with a ball paddle thing when you're 32 years old. All right. What you don't want to do is get hooked up with her, get sucked in, get her pregnant, and then just create a long line of chaos because you're a normal guy.
Thank you.
Yes, you're smart. You work hard. Your parents are normal. Everything's fine.
Right.
All right. So you just got to get over the part where you're sucked in by her beauty.
Yep.
Thank you. Ashley?
Yeah.
You're 16?
I am.
Break up.
Break up?
What's going on?
Well, okay, I have been having, I've been in a pretty serious relationship for almost been 10 months now.
10 months.
And we have been having sex for about 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
And when we have intercourse, I can't get an orgasm. But
that's normal, Ashley, right? Most women don't do that.
Yeah, but then like when we have
most women have orgasm during oral sex only. Only.
Perfectly fine.
Most women have orgasm during oral sex only.
Here's how you know you're getting old, by the way, Ashley. Chicks that have been named after the Olsen twins are now trying to have orgasm with intercourse. This is how you know you're old, Drew. This chick is younger than the old. So her parents watched Too Close for Comfort or Step by Step or Growing Pains or whatever. Full House. They watched Full House, saw the Olsen twins
when they were teenagers.
Decided to name one of the kids after one of the Olsen twins, and now we're talking to her about her boyfriend banging her. Do you know how old that makes you, Drew?
Old.
Yes. It at least as old as...
I got extra points in the IQ test for being old tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Why, your brain doesn't work as good?
I guess that's how they figure it. They have categories per age.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the only thing that, like, my other friends...
What the hell?
That was my phone, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Who have, like...
Hold on a second. If that happens again, I'm going into an epileptic seizure. I'm just going to have to shove my wallet into my mouth so I don't swallow my tongue. I can't risk that.
All right, you're right.
I don't care if that was phone sex. I cannot go back to that. Drew, I'm hyper vigilant. That would screw me up. Okay, you're having sex. Don't get pregnant. Not having the orgasm. Fine. Don't have it if you don't enjoy it, though. Katie?
Yeah.
You're 22?
Yeah.
What's up? Hold on.
Oh.
Ashley and Mary Kate.
Yeah.
We have almost another Olsen twin here. Go ahead.
I called in last week about something else, but I was wondering what IQ test you took, Drew, because I don't buy that your IQ was lower than mine.
Well, what IQ? Oh, you mean here?
It was on. No, you're talking about the thing I did on television tonight?
No, she's talking about what you did here.
Which are you talking about?
I haven't been able to listen to the show tonight, but a friend of mine out.
This is why my IQ is higher than Drew's, somehow, cosmically, because I always know what people are talking about.
What is she talking about?
She's talking about the test you took here.
I think she's talking about TV.
I think she's talking about TV because a friend told her about the television show. She said,
"Oh, no, wait a minute. I could be earning my 91 rating." Katie?
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
Well, I called in with my 147 last week.
Oh, you're the one who called in with your 147?
Yeah.
All these tests are different, unfortunately.
And what do you think Drew's IQ is?
Well, it should be higher than mine. I mean, the doctor, for crying out loud.
My EQ is evidently a little higher.
Is this...
Probably. I have no doubt of that.
Oh, were you the screwed up one we talked to last week?
Yeah.
I'm screwed up and proud of it, thank you.
Yeah, I kind of remember you. All right, so anyway, did you hear about Drew's IQ on this show or on TV?
No, I heard about it on last week when he did the test.
On the radio.
On the show.
All right, on the show. All right, so he's always pulling teeth, but as long as I know I'm right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, yo, Loveline. Well, that's the show. The transplants are coming in here tomorrow night.
Oh, big week.
Bill Bellamy and the guys from Dumb and Dumber are going to be
Dumberer.
Dumb and Dumberer. I want to thank Nikki Ziering for coming in here tonight. She's on the cover of Playboy. We'll go out and get that. And whack away, gents. I want to apologize for Dr. Drew. He's really not been on his game tonight. Yeah. And so, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew, the IQ queen, saying mahalo.
I said, well, it depends on the situation.
No, he said talk to a doctor.
I
hear you. You're a doctor with the highest IQ.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.